Hello everyone. Today we are going to be discuss about the Snowflake database. So basics things of the Snowflake we can see that today. Okay, let's go for connect to the my Snowflake database. So just I'm going to log out from here, which already I have it login. So once you created your Snowflake free account, okay. So once you created Snowflake free account, you can go for login to your account with using your credentials. So here my login ID password I'm using to log in it. Okay. So username and password I'm giving here. These two are my Snowflake login and password. Click on it. So this is the advanced web interface for the Snowflake account. Okay. If you want to write some SQL commands, that would be, if you want to go with that, just go with the classic console in the left pane. So if we click on classic console, okay, we can go for see that better web UI. So again, I need to provide my username and passwords here. Okay, and password. Okay, so here in Snowflake, username passwords are not important. You need to remember one thing. This is your account ID. Okay, it will play key role. Even if you forget that sometime, you even if you remember that username password, it doesn't allow you that. Okay, some other system you want to log in it, it will ask you that what is your account ID. So you need to provide this. So try to remember this or save it somewhere. Okay, so just click on sign in. It will be there in your register email as well. Once first time when you create it, it will send there, nothing to worry. So once you come into this window, you can see that. So this is a main window where we are going to be write different types of queries. You can write what are the SQL statement, you can write it. So here we have the worksheet. This is a worksheet and n number of worksheet you can create it and you can write that queries here. Okay, it's like SQL windows. At the same time, in the left pane, you can find that different databases. So which are the different databases we have it. So from Snowflake, we can get the by default two different databases. That's we can find it Snowflake sample data, Snowflake and Snowflake sample data. These are the default databases from the Snowflake account. So what are there in the Snowflake? Get to go for see that. We have some schemas here, which are we are getting with a Snowflake account usage, core, data sharing usage, information schema, organization usage. These are the default schemas in this particular database. And if we click on any one of the schema, is there any tables? It will show that. Otherwise, it doesn't show anything. So some views are there here. Okay, we have the views as well. Click on organization usage, views are there. Similarly, you can go with Snowflake sample database. So here we have some schemas, TPCHSF1, click on that. Okay, you have that tables, customer table, line item, nation, order, part setup, region, suppliers. Okay, so just you can put your mouse over the customers. In the pop-up window, you can see the table name is customers when it was created and how many rows of data is there in that particular table. Okay, this is one advantage with the Snowflake. You can see how many rows of data is there in that particular table. Generally, in traditional databases, you need to write select count star from the table name. So we can get the count of rows over there, right? So, but here in the Snowflake, it will provide the rows count as well. At the same size of that, it's taken to how much space is occupied this table, 10.3 MB, the size of the table. Similarly, you can go for it here, you can find that. Okay, 4 KB orders, 40 MB, and rows is 15 lakhs rows are there in the orders. Okay, so this is how we can see the tables in the schema. So if you want to create a database, how we can create a database? Simple code you can write it. Creating the database, create create database name. What the database name? Some sh. I can give it sh. Okay. Try to run this code. Yeah. Database successfully created. Okay. You want to create the schema as well. Create schema. Okay. I want to give the sample schema. Okay. Sample super stores. Okay. That's my schema. All right. Create schema. Just go for run it. Schema is successfully created. Can you see them here? What are the database I created and what are the schema I created? So far it's not updated. So how we can get updated here? Just refresh. We need to refresh that. So automatically we can get this. Refresh now. Click on it. Okay. See that sh database is there. And once you create any database and schema, under that you can find default schemas. Two default schemas are there. How many we have it? sh. So sample superstores anyhow we created, right? Schema and public schema and information schema two are there. Public schema and information schema. So if you don't create the schema, by default, what are the tables you created that can be stored in the public schema? Okay. So related table information, everything can be stored in the information schema. Okay, related to table objects, views, whatever the procedures you created, all related information can be stored in the information schema, and tables can be taken as a public schema. Especially, you can create that schema as well. So while going to be store your tables into this particular schema. Okay, so this is the way we can create a database and schema in the Snowflake. Okay, and if you want to create a table, so how we can create a table? Create table name emp. Okay. So simple, open braces and closing braces. I can go for right emp number. So what is the data type we need to provide here? So just I give the number here. Sorry, I give it as an integer, comma, rename varchar. You can say that varchar. So here you need to provide that how many characters is there. I can mention 10. So let me insert these two cards. So I can run this command. Uh, Compilation syntax error, one position to expected emp number, syntax error line 3, position expected, closing parenthesis. So see this, create table name emp, open braces and closing braces. Let me run it back. Say this, we can create a table emp successfully created. So how we can see that what kind of data is there in the table? Select star from emp, simple statement. Okay, you can see what kind of data is there. Is there any data? No, because we cannot inserted any data here. Okay, so in the next video I will show you that how to insert data and how we can go for the things with the Snowflake. Okay, thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel for the more advanced videos with the Snowflake and Tableau.